Hello everybody, me S.B. Roy and my colleague Dr. Raktima Mukhopadhyay, both of us will be sharing with you digital ethnography for sustainable tribal development. My dear friends, we all know ethnography is a traditional way of studying the community, the people with their culture in their natural habitat and find how it co-adopts with the nature and other community. So it's a process understanding the people, culture, natural habitat and co-adaptation. These 4 steps can be used through digital technology. Can we study the community through digital technology? Can we study the community and also facilitate any kind of development with the application of digital graphy? We'll see over here. My colleague Dr. Raktima Mukhopadhyay, she will be sharing with you about the gender mainstreaming and women empowerment in the particular. I would like to share with you that women empowerment through application of digital ethnography towards sustainable tribal development, whether it is possible to use technology. So we will see how through digital technology we first establish rapport, because unless we establish rapport with the community, we cannot move further. So is it possible to connect people through digital and establish rapport? I sitting over Kolkata and the community, the village. And after that, after establishing rapport, how this step, logical sequence go step by step. Yeah, Raktima.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Roy. I'll be sharing here with you all the steps of women empowerment that we have designed in IBRAD, Indian Institute of Biosocial Research and Development, and how these steps are being implemented through application of digital ethnography in different parts of India. This step is followed through this digital ethnography approach in the states of Chhattisgarh, Orissa, West Bengal, and with the tribal community. So we will be sharing here with you how we have done this and what are the steps. Now, as Professor Roy has mentioned, the first stage of women empowerment, as we call it, is ice breaking to develop rapport. And you can see here how we have established rapport by using the digital platform with the Baiga PVTG women in Chhattisgarh, while we are sitting here in Kolkata, they are there in Kabirdham district, Chhattisgarh. And this ice breaking exercise, when we say like it is first to build rapport, and when we say rapport, that is developing a trustworthy relationship first with the people, where they trust us, come forward, and then we facilitate the process of identification of their hidden talent and activity. So every one of us, we have immense potential, all the human beings, irrespective of male, female, urban, rural, educated, uneducated, all of us, we have immense talent and potential. But like a seed, it requires a proper environment to flourish. Otherwise, the seeds, as you know, these are dormant. Unless and until it gets the proper environment of temperature, of light, of water, it doesn't germinate. Similarly, the potentials of the human being, it also gets wasted. And the studies says, like even those who are very successful in their life, only about 7% of their potential is used. Others are wasted. So for this identification of the talent and potentials, and especially for these women who otherwise are not being considered generally, in general, in the village situation, that they are having some potential and they can do something. And that confidence is lacking amongst them first. So, through this ice-breaking exercise, we help them to come out from their psychological shells, and where they themselves start realizing that they have got some talent, some potentials, and we facilitate them in such process to develop a strong will first amongst themselves for utilizing such potential.
Yeah.
और महिला बच्चों के साथ बहुत अच्छा लगा देख करके, और वो देखो पीछे और खड़ी है, वो काम करते करते आए हैं, देखिए
देखो आ रही
देखिए काम करते करते हाथ में उठा के दिखा रहे हैं।
अरे कितना अच्छा लग रहा है, आप लोग मुस्कुरा रही हैं, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा
बहुत
है।
अच्छा। और सबसे पहले तो हम आप लोगों से आभार करते हैं कि हमको मालूम है महिला लोग अपनी अपनी घर गृहस्थी के काम में सभी कितना व्यस्त रहते हैं। इस समय में दोपहर को वो खेती में भी काम, घर का काम, लेकिन फिर भी आप लोगों ने हम लोगों के लिए कुछ समय निकाले हैं बात करने के लिए, तो हम लोग बहुत बहुत आभारी हैं आपसे, आप सभी से। बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत धन्यवाद। और ये देखो छोटी बच्ची, ये किसका बच्ची है, ये किसका है? माँ कहाँ है? और देखो तो कैसे,
अरे अभी भी देख रहे हैं।
और बारिश से बचने के लिए लगा दिया छतरी। वाह वाह वाह, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
Now, after this ice-breaking exercise and identification of talent and potentials, the next stage comes group formation and activity selection. So, these are the pictures you can see here. On the top, they are from Ludha tribal community from Orissa. On the bottom, they are from Baiga tribal community members, women members. So, after this exercise, what we do, we identify some 4, 5, 6, 7 like-minded women and form a group with these like-minded people. And then these group members, they select and plan for some small activity that enables a sense of purpose amongst them, a kind of feeling of achievement. You can see here they are preparing mango pickles, so which they can do, and they can take it up as a group. And these activities, please remember friends, it must be achievable and must have quick results. Otherwise, again, their motivation, their enthusiasm will not be sustained. They must achieve it, and it must give them some quick results. So, after that stage, that is group formation and activity selection, creating an enabling environment for them, and this enabling environment includes social environment, economic and physical environment. When we say social environment, that includes the social relations surrounding the women, because these women, they are not staying in isolation, they are part of the society, they are part of the family, they are part of the village per se as a whole. So, how they get support from their family members, from their society, from the fellow villagers, that is very, very important. So, when we say women empowerment, it doesn't mean we will target only the women and exclude others. So, it has to be inclusive, including their family members and the fellow villagers, to give them some support.
One of the very important points what she has mentioned about the social environment, women are the part of the society, men are also the part of society, they are interdependent. So no men or no women can grow ignoring the society. This is a very, very important thing one understand. You can look at the picture how the male member are also supporting the women. It's not only recognizing support from the male and female is a part of creating social environment. Yes.
And making them recognize that interdependence, that no one can survive ignoring others. The second is economic environment, that includes some financial support, raw materials for processing,
could be
marketing.
material or money.
Yeah. and physical environment that includes the ecological environment where they live, they reside, the natural resources, and some kind of physical infrastructure, maybe some nursery, some pit, whatever. So this is the stage 3 of creating enabling environment, and then comes stage 4, that is conducting some skill development through trade-based training. That skill development training is very important.
One of the very important points he has mentioned, that it has to go logically step by step. The first was exploring the talent. Second was formation of the group. Third was social involvement. If these 3 are achieved, then only you go for the skill development.
Yes.
Normally what happens? People start jumping training of the women and men. But if the sequence are not followed, there will be no synergistic effect.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is very important. What Professor Roy has mentioned, that stages maintaining. And in this skill development training, they will get some new traits, and that again gives them confidence and motivation. And then comes stage 5, that is whatever activities they are doing, having follow-up and providing some hand-holding support and monitoring. So that they can take immediate corrective actions if something is going wrong, and if immediate corrective actions are taken, then the achievement will be ensured. And also action-based reward through hand-holding support, that is very important. At each step, in Bangla we call it hati hati papa. So when a child starts walking, so we need to handhold them, and for each step some recognition, patting, that motivates people. So that is important.
One of the important thing I would like to mention is that this whole process was through application of digital technology. None of us have gone to the field, and it was all through the process of smartphone. You can see in the picture, one man is showing a smartphone. He is documenting and talking to them.
Yes, he is holding the smartphone, and we are talking.
They are answering that. So this is very, very important, what we wanted to share with you, that application of digital technology following the social processes. These 2 are very important to make complementary. Yes.
And then the final, the 6th stage, that is celebrating the success for sustaining the motivation. Again, it gives them a sense of contribution to the society with their success achieved. And their celebration, you can see in this picture, the local panchayat pradhans and others, they have come and they are celebrating together the this Women's Day and other functions, and that gives them motivation, recognition, and further motivates them to take out, carry forward the activities, and their network is enhanced further. So this is the steps, the stages of women empowerment that we wanted to share with you all, friends. And as Professor Roy has mentioned, these are all done digitally without having any, none of us we have visited the field, and this could be achieved.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Professor Roy.